Welcome back, everyone. Anyone that's joining in to my next spicy challenge. I believe, I'm trying to think how many I've done. What have I done? I've done a few chicken chunks, pizza, Bombay Bad Boy pot noodle. What else have I done? The Carolina Reaper curry. I'm not sure if I've done anything else. I can't remember now, actually. Maybe not. Maybe I haven't done anything else. Oh, pigs in blankets, there's 5. So I've done 5 of the challenges so far, completed all of them. Tonight's one has just run a little bit behind because I haven't been on the ball. Excuse me for adjusting the camera. I haven't been on the ball today. Come home, had a bath and that, and I got out a bit late. And I didn't put my burgers in till 22. So they've only just been in sort of about 20 minutes, maybe just over. So you need another 5 minutes. So I'm going to have to talk to you now and probably just bore you while you watch. Obviously, I've got a beer ready, so I'm going to drink this until they do come out. But basically, tonight's challenge is going to be the Carolina Reaper burgers from Iceland. They're quarter pounders. I was just going to do 2 and sort of, I've heard they're not supposed to be as hot as some of the other stuff. So I was originally just going to do 2. Because I don't think they're going to be so hot, I don't think it's going to be much of a challenge. So I actually think if I can eat, I'm actually going to go down to doing all 4 burgers. So not only is it like eating quite a bit of food, a good pound of meat, but hopefully having that Carolina Reaper in there as well. Trying to eat the 4 will make it a bit more of a challenge for me. So yeah, give it another 5 minutes. I will have them out. We'll be cracking on with doing that. For now, I'm just going to have a little bit of a beer. So anyone watching, let us know if you're having a beer. If you've just tuned in to see me suffer a bit of pain, let me know. Say hello, join in a bit of banter. And that's it really for now, for a couple of minutes. What I will say is other spicy sort of challenges that I will be doing coming up. I've got some... You're bored now. Cheers, Scott. Thank you very much. What I have got coming up is I've got some Carolina Reaper chicken wings. So I'll maybe try and do 10 or a dozen of them as a challenge. I've also got some of the Iceland ghost chili sausages. So I'll do something with them as well at some point. Are you having a beer, Scott? Or have you drunk your fridge dry now? Just to disappoint you, I'm on the beer Messina. Couple just to kill some time, as you do. So yeah, I don't know what to do with the ghost chili sausages really as a challenge. Anyone there wants to suggest something, and don't say shove them up your ass. Just suggest maybe a challenge. So yeah, so that's what's coming up straight away in the future, food wise. Lots of other beers coming up, as you all know. I've got quite a bit of stuff sitting here to get through. Don't forget, we'll possibly have the worst bitter ever coming up. Good old Morrison Savers bitter. Will it be as bad as the lager? I don't know. I may do a review of the bitter and then maybe do a comparison of the bitter and the lager, see which one's worse out of them. Maybe even drag a Carlin in there or a Foster's. Just to see if we can get the worst beer ever going. So yeah, that's it. Oh, Scott's come up now. You're on the punk, mate, as normal. Just waiting to open the box to see what's in today's door. Good man, get on the punk. There's one to put any tulps in there for you. Maybe should have put a tulpa punk in your calendar for you. That bitter is like piss, yeah. I do recall you reviewing it. Did you actually do the lager? I don't believe you done the lager, did you? I'm not sure. But the lager was pretty shocking. The lager was horrendous. The only sign of any beer in there was about 10 seconds after you actually drunk some, and it disappeared instantly. But it'd be quite fun anyway, just to do the bitter, wouldn't it? I think the 4 cans of bitter, 4 cans of lager cost me something like £2. So it was worth doing just to chuck them away, wasn't it? Really, to be honest. What else you got coming up, Scott? You got any new beers coming up? Or are you keeping that tight-lipped? I've got several here to do. I've got quite a few stouts to bang out. few IPAs, pale ales, some dodgy bitters, as I say, and what else have I got? I've got the Stella to review from the Perfect Draft. I've got High Wire Grapefruit from Magic Rock to review at some point. And I've also got the Birra Moretti to do a review of that as well, because I did do a comparison thing, but the cake was a bit dodgy, as I've said before. So I'm going to do a separate review just for that. So yeah. So any minute now, someone join in to help talk to me. I'm trying to kill time, I'm afraid, before we get onto the pain barrier stuff. Are you all ready for Christmas? Have you got your trees up? Are you all into the festive spirit yet? Have you stocked your beers up for Christmas? Let me know what's going on, because I've got another couple of minutes yet just to waffle on before the old burgers come out, and and then we'll crack on, and then you can all have a laugh at me. Scott, got a cooking video for Friday, some Munson beers, some other Christmas stuff. Busy until Christmas. I did see the Munson one, the pastry stout, was it? 13.5%. Did sound like a good one. Did sound very tasty. Obviously, the 13.5%, I did see that it wasn't quite to Wonder's taste buds, shall we say. It was rather strong. What cooking vid you got coming Friday, Scott? Is it something festive? You doing a Christmas pudding or something? Everyone's disappeared. Oh, big 4 viewers I had, and now they've all got bored of me talking. But just bear with me. Bear with me. If you can all just hang on, and the burgers will be coming. Trust me, they will be coming. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Trust me, I'm not a spy, Scott. I won't be telling anyone. I won't be telling anyone. I'll tell you what I'm going to do now. I'm pretty certain the burgers will be ready. I hope they are anyway, put it that way. So if you can all bear with me, anyone watching, please stay on, all 3 of you, just stay on for 2 minutes while I get the burgers. I'll come back with them and we'll get on with me challenge. So I don't know what else to do apart from that. Just bear with me. I'm back, everyone. Apologies for the cock up. Had a box full of beer from a sub. Hopefully do something with that too. Tidy. That'd be good to see, Scott. See some more sub stuff coming up. So I'm back now. We're actually getting on with the challenge. If I can just show you. 4 quarter-pounders. I did smother the grease all over them. So let me hold these up. There you go. A big fat burger there. Big fat burger. So without further ado, I don't think these are supposed to be as spicy, but I'm getting quite a big whiff on these, so these could be quite deadly. So we'll dive in, see what we get. Carolina Reaper challenge number 5. Let's get going. Cheers. Nice burger. That is a nice burger, and that's got a hell of a kick to it as well. Whew. These could actually be a little bit hotter than I expected, and I can feel the sweat coming on as well, and feel my eyes watering a little bit, which isn't good. But we'll crack on with it. Anyone else out there had any of this Iceland Carolina Reaper stuff? I think it's only the pies that I couldn't get hold of, and I've seen JB from Northern Southern Beer Reviews. Oh Jesus Christ, he's horrible. Have an attempt at that, which, in all fairness, he only likes a korma, so I can understand why he did find it spicy. But I think he done about 3 mouthfuls, so a little bit of a poor showing there, John. But fair dues to you. Let's talk about these burgers then. I think they were £2.50 for 4 quarter pounders. They have got a kick to them, but they're not too major. Really tasty burgers, though. Any of you, like I said, have had any of this stuff? Let me know. Have you found it spicy? Have you had any of this stuff, Scott? Really tasty, though. When you're a hungry man, you've got to eat, haven't you? Like I said earlier on, anyone that never caught it, because these weren't supposed to be, from what I'd heard, not as hot as the curry and all that lot, I was just going to do 2 burgers in a bun, and I thought, not really much of a challenge, is it? So having the 4, I'm obviously going to have a lot more spiciness, and it is quite spicy, to be fair. And it's also a challenge of eating a pound of meat as well. So I think if I just had a couple of burgers with a bun, it would have been not much of a challenge, really, would it? So 1 burger down. There is quite a bit of heat there. I'm getting a bit of a sweat on. Oh, it's not too bad, actually. I'm getting warm. Let's put it that way. Getting warm. Mouth is certainly tingling. The lips are tingling. And that's not a euphemism or anything. But nice flavour. You can taste the chilli as well. I'd imagine one of these, I'll say a swear word now, one of these with a bit of salad. Yeah, believe it or not, a bit of salad. Nice bit of mayonnaise or something in a bun. Be gorgeous. French fries and all that lot. Cool. Now, this was the reason I'd done the 4, because that heat is building up. Like I said, you see that? I did pour all the grease on there. I'm trying to put myself through as much pain for everyone. Although you're probably all bored shitless. 6 people watching. Come on. Let's have some comments off you all. Anyone out there, have you tried any of the Iceland spicy stuff? How have you found it? Any of you had these burgers? Got to be said, oh, pretty spicy. I was expecting them to be a lot tamer than this, but I've got a fair kick to them. I reckon if I had a full belly, I probably couldn't do it. But the fact, obviously, I've been at work today. I haven't really had anything to eat. I've had something to eat, not to starve myself, but the fact that I'm hungry, ooh, I can eat these. Like I've said, anyone else that's joined in, I've done quite a few of these challenges. I've got ghost chili sausages to do. Sorry if I'm repeating myself to anyone that was here first. And I've got some Carolina Reaper chicken wings to do. Plan on doing about 10, 12 of them on their own, nothing with them. Trying to resist the beer as well, which I did with the curry. God knows how I done that. I don't know, because that curry was absolutely scorching. It's got to be said how that was. And I even done the sauce as well, drunk the sauce at the end of it. There we go. Half a pound down of Carolina Reaper burgers. Still going strong. Definitely a bit more sweat coming on now. Scott, I'll tell you what, if you're still on, Scott, if you're still watching this big fat ginger man stuff his face with his tea, you had the old spicy Spice and Easy Carolina Reaper thing, didn't you? You had the curry? Or was it just a really hot chili? How good was it? Have you had any of the Carolina Reaper stuff from them? I may well pick some up myself. Oh, the chili in the back of the throat then. I may well pick some of that up myself to try. So let me know how hot that was. And maybe I'll have a dabble at that. I also planned on doing, actually, somebody recommended, they asked me on the Carolina Reaper curry video, they asked me if what the hottest curry was that I ordered from a takeaway. And generally it's a Madras. It's not my normal curry. I have various ones, but Madras is normally the one that really gets to me. I would say probably 3/4 of the way through one of them, the chili taste is getting too much for me. So I am thinking of actually doing ordering a vindaloo. This is getting quite spicy without a drink now. Sidetracking there. I'm actually thinking of ordering a vindaloo and maybe doing a video on that. I think I would have to have chips or rice with that. Not too bad. I'm sweating, but very minimal. That is just screaming to be drunk. So I'm well over halfway now through my third burger. Like I said, very tasty. Lovely meaty texture. Lovely spice to them. Are quite hot, as I say, would be lovely in a burger. Oh. Oh, I'm certain it's that grease that really gets you, hits you. King Jarrett, thank you, mate. I'm going for it, pal. I don't know how far in you are or whether you just joined us. I went for the 4, so it'll be a pound of meat and all Carolina Reaper meat. We're down to almost the last one now. So I've got a beer, not touched it yet while I've been eating. These are quite spicy, mate. I actually went for the 4 because I was expecting them not to be too bad, but they've got a fair kick to them. But I did pour all the oil, the fat, the juice out of the burgers on top as well, so they probably gained a little bit of extra few degrees there, isn't it? The old mouth is a bit hot, but they are quite easy. I have, mate. I'm hungry. They've got a fair kick to them, but they're not so bad as the curry. The curry was cool. That really was a killer. But thankfully, the heat in these burgers, the heat in it is spread out with the meat and that, so it does sort of tame it a little bit. But they have got a good kick to them. And I would certainly recommend trying them if you do like a bit of spicy food. They're well worth it because they're a nice little burger they are, to be fair. Here we go, banging down to the last burger. So we're cracking on. King Jarrett, mate. Just to let you know, if you've only just joined me, there will be. I've got some ghost chili sausages, so I'm not sure what to do with the challenge for them. But I've also got the Carolina Reaper chicken wings. Now I've had them a few times. They are right. They got some right spice to them. So I'm thinking of doing maybe 10 or 12 of them. So keep an eye out for that one. That will be coming at some point. How do, Thomas? Thank you for tuning in, mate. Just a quick, even if it's just a quick nosy, it's much appreciated. I am rasping through them, as you can see. Last quarter pounder. So I've eaten 3/4 of a pound of meat, all with Carolina Reaper in. This is the final burger. So this will be a pound of meat with Carolina Reapers in. I've got to admit, although it's hot in the mouth, it's not really, it's not killing the old belly. I can only feel that if you're watching, it's probably quite a boring one, but hopefully not. Ghost chili sausage sound beast. They'll be coming, mate. I don't know how to do them. Maybe suggest how I can, how many sausages I should do. I don't know. Maybe suggest, mate, because I don't know what to do with that sort of challenge. I've had to tinker with this one. So yeah. So maybe give us some ideas. Like I say, I maybe do 10, 12 Carolina Reaper chicken wings. See if I can manage that. God, you're warm now. Hello, David Jones, mate. How are you, pal? How's it going, young fella? You beat them burgers with ease. I will, mate. It's looking like I'm going to. I'm not denying, though. They have got a nice, they've got a fair kick to them. I'm a bit of a beast when it comes to eating, to be honest. So, but they have got they've got a fair kick to them, and they would be cracking, to be honest. They'd be blinding in nice, like I said before, a nice bap, nice bit of salad, mayonnaise, and that. They'd be lovely because they are a nice burger. And well worth it, really. £2.50 for 4. I'll be quite happy buying them again. Cool. So we're coming down to the, I would say, I'm going to put this last bit of burger into 4 nice sensible chunks. They have been spicy, but if I'm going to be honest, it's been quite an easy challenge. I do like me spicy food, Dave. I do like me spicy food. And would I try them all? I probably would have tried a lot of the stuff from Iceland, this Carolina Reaper stuff. But I think a lot of it is just a bit of a spin-off off my channel, just to add to this, really, and a bit of fun. But whew, yeah, quite easy, but still has a bit of a kick. So here we go. 1 empty plate, a pound of meat with Carolina Reaper chilies in. Last mouthful going in. So there we go. All gone. Believe it or not, at this very moment in time, I'm still hungry. It's quite shocking. I might go and put some fries in now. So this time on Baz versus Food, I've taken on the Carolina Reaper burgers. I've eaten all 4, no drink, nothing else with them. Those were they were very tasty, but I would say the challenge was pretty sensible. It was quite easy, to be honest. It's not to say my mouth isn't burning, and that's not to say actually I'm going to gulp this down as well. There you go, Birra Messina. Anyone that hasn't seen, I've done a Blade review. This is for the Blade. I've done a review of this, so maybe pop along, watch that. Oh, rather tasty as well. Not the greatest, but tasty and drinkable. Bloody hairy mouth. Iceland do some good stuff this year. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, that pizza, mate. I tell you. Excuse me. Carolina Reaper repeating on me. That pizza, Dave. Yeah. That was one of the hottest I've had. Like I said on one of my last videos, that I've had 3 of them now. 3 of them pizzas. I had one before I'd done the review or the video. Then I've done the one for the video, and then I bought another one. Now I had half of it at one point. You need to some cold carne. Oh no, I couldn't do that, Dave. No. I'll tell you what. It would have to be the curry that I'd have to wang a carlin down. If I had the Carolina Reaper curry again, mate, yeah, then it'd probably have to be a carlin for that. But even then, when I done that last time, I had to get some more bloody curry in me because the carlin tasted so bad in my view. So yeah, as I was saying, Dave, I had half of the pizza and then the other half I'd left, and I got it out again a few days later or a week later. Cooked the other half, and the other half of that pizza was absolutely unbelievable. Had me hiccuping and everything after 2 mouthfuls. They must have had a YTS bloke on that one, on finishing that one. But my God, that was an absolute killer. But the 3 big ones have been the pizza, the curry for definite, and the pigs in blankets. Having the oil poured over them, all the grease out of it. Excuse me, nose, because it is running a bit. I do apologise. Yeah, they've been the real big ones. The chicken wings are hot as well, to be fair. But that video will be coming up at some point. I do plan on maybe doing some big challenges as well in the future. I'm a big fan of Man versus Food. I used to love watching that and see the huge gluttonous plates of food that he used to have, and I used to think, oh, I can eat that. So I might start maybe, excuse me, maybe going through some of them and try and replicate some of them. So yeah, so there's going to be lots more food. There's going to be lots more beer. I'm going to leave you all in peace now. Thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. And I don't suppose that was very exciting because it seemed maybe a little bit easy. But much appreciated for you all tuning in, and much appreciated for your comments. So keep watching me, subscribe to my channel, like, share video, and all this lot. Bloody ring the bell to be notified when I release a video. And I will leave it there. So I'm going to let you lot get back to you, maybe having your tea or having a beer, watching a bit of TV. I'm going to go down and sit with the missus now, watch a bit of TV. Maybe put some chips on first in between because I'm still hungry. And that's it for this video. So thanks all for watching, and I'll see you again on another video. Cheers. Or live even.